What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, Super Dope here. I am joined by my teammate and fellow caster, Robo Creator.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Oh,
It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, Super Twitch over here. Okay, we're good. Say what's up, Robo.
Say what's up, Robo.
Okay.
And Alright, so we're starting off with combustion today, which is fun. I like combustion. You don't really see a whole lot of it. Interestingly enough, the humans picked this map, from what I was told. They wanted to play combustion, which is it's fun to see them. We can see Vex here practicing with the meteor. The meteor is fun to use now. It's not just the most OP weapon in existence anymore, which is great. It's had a lot of love and hate. I personally love it because now my skills get to be recognized, and not everyone who hands a meteor auto wins the game. So, but some people hate it. So we'll see if it stays. I hope it stays. It obviously needs to be some fine tuning. There's a few mistakes in it, I think, but otherwise I think it's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, Robo is describing the balance patch that just happened this week, actually yesterday. So the meteor has been nerfed, finally, right? Your prayers have been answered, people. And it's exciting. We don't know how it actually will perform in competitive play. We haven't had any games yet to really balance the new balance changes and see how they pan out. So today we will get our first glimpse of that, perhaps. We'll see if any teams decide to roll with the meteor. What comps do we have right now, Robo? We have
on the human side, we've got human running Pulsar Det heal, T running Nova Det heal, just kind of a standard Nova loadout, honestly.
Oh, it looks like they did switch sides. I guess the humans decided to go on the blue team, so I'll have to switch that around on the stream. They just said earlier that they were gonna be the other colors, but I guess somewhere along the lines they switched.
So we see Flux and Scotty Dean both running meteors, but Flux is on threat scan, Scotty Dean's on heal, while Flux is on using arc mine, and Scotty Dean's using a detonator. We're not seeing any insta heals out from human at all, which is really interesting, because insta heals are really good, and you see a lot of teams using them. Like right now, we're seeing VRespawn break from their normal double Nova, double insta heal, double det. With Vex, looks like he's switching to meteor insta heal for today, probably because he wants to get a chance to use it because he feels like it's fun now. We see Kaz also switching away from his usual Comet plays to Meteor. Levity and Vidman are the only ones on their normal loadout with Heal, Det, and Nova for Levity, and then Threat Scan, Insta Heal, and Comet for Vid.
Wow, so it looks like we will have some Meteor usage, right? So VRespawn running Meteors today. We will be seeing the new Meteor in the new meta, and that's it. Round 1 begins. We're going to follow VRespawn out here as they zoom out the gate. They decide to go towards the hill area. They bounce off the wall and head straight towards the point. Now on the other side, the humans, they are playing it a little differently. They're going around the back. So yeah, it looks like VRespawn is usually trying to get first to point. That's usually their favorite positioning, as they just enjoy taking that first point. Although it's going to be interesting to see them play this more mid to long range comp, because usually you see them being super aggressive with Novas, because both Levity and Vex are pretty insane at Nova. So we'll see how this changes their playstyle and strategy for the most part. So far, both teams kind of slowing down their approach. VRespawn in great positioning. The humans kind of stuck behind here. We'll see how they decide to attack on this approach here. But right now, VRespawn, again, in great positioning. They do capture the point first. And the humans, again, gearing up, ready to make a move. But no, the Vidman takes out Scotty early in the fight. Vex does go down, though, so it's a 3v3 here. And yeah, that seems like an important pick for both sides, I think, because that was a 3v3. Unfortunately, VRespawn has a slower spawn time in this, so humans have a slight spawn advantage, but I'm not sure it's really going to matter, because it looks like T also falls. Yeah, T and human go down, and it looks like VRespawn will be holding on here. There is a solo straggler in the tunnels down there. VRespawn well aware of this. It looks like they're just kind of stalling him out there. Oh, they take down Scotty in the tunnels too, and this isn't looking too good for the humans, as that is a big stagger there. It's going to take him a while to get back, and the team is going to have to wait for him before they push in again. So far, 55% to VRespawn. Pretty great. Yeah, Levity actually picking up like 4 kills in a row there, 2 at a time, so that was pretty cool. It looks like humans kind of flubbed that first push a little bit. They were a little bit too slow and not aggressive nearly enough as they should have been, or needed to be, and they were a little too split up when they went in the push. They were just kind of like doing whatever, it seemed like. Staggered out, they didn't really have like a, they didn't really seem to have like a whole cohesive plan on what to do. The humans going from the backside again there, stacking up behind him. This time a little quicker on the play, decide to boost in. So far, no kills yet. Both teams going down, though.
And Vex takes out T, and Flux takes out Vex. So we are starting this off with a 3v3 early into the fight. We have Levity taking out Human here, and a 2v2 commences on the Ob.
Point contested.
Oh man! And instantly Levity gets a
one-for-one
triple, and VRespawn holds on all the way, and 100 to 0
every
here.
kill, pretty
Yeah.
much. I think the #1 issue there is humans didn't focus their fire at all. It looked like they were all jumping on a separate person, and VRespawn just didn't do that. They went and focused on one person at a time, and blam, blam, blam.
Yeah, it's
you know,
good
just killed them all.
observation.
Oh, it looks like Vidman has crashed out. So right now they're playing 3v4. According to the rules, they'll continue play. Obviously, the teams, if they want to, they can restart. I don't think they will because VRespawn's a round up. But in any case, they'll try and re-inviting Vidman back.
Yep, VRespawn. Oh, they managed to get Vidman back in the nick of time. Will he be out? I don't know if he'll be there for the initial approach, but he should be joining up quite soon. So we will have a 4v4 for this second round here. We have VRespawn again, straight onto the point, and the Humans going behind again. So this is a replay of what we saw that first round. Hopefully things will play out differently and won't be as one-sided, but I guess we'll see. Well, a little inversion action going on there. As again, the Humans still behind.
We see the human. Yeah, we see the humans taking this tunnel position, and again they're split up once more, and they're just getting picked off by Levity. He does get traded out though, so it's not all for naught. But we're also seeing VRespawn just kind of crunching humans in this tiny little hole.
Yeah, what do you think of them going behind on the attacks here and not going straight
I think
for the
it
point?
could
like
work. Honestly, I think anything could work as long as they do it together and actually try and attack the point. Because right now they're just jumping behind and not doing anything back there, and that's the #1 issue. Like, maybe being back there isn't the best position to begin with, but at the same time they're just making it worse for themselves by not doing anything with that positioning at all.
Right, they're just kind of taking too long and not actually springing into action and getting trapped out and staggered as they are right now. And VRespawn with the 3-on-1 managed to hold the point. And the Humans should be resetting now, although that stagger is really going to set them back. They decide to send in 2, and Vex going down low, insta-heals, but gets taken out in the end. Does manage to get them both low though, so they will be able to capitalize on all that damage and take out Flux and T. So still a good trade from Vex, and VRespawn still in a dominant position here on point.
Yeah, we're seeing Kaz really popping off with Meteor here. He's getting really, like, obviously because it was just changed yesterday, so like even though it is like a balanced weapon now, and we've like myself and a lot of people have been using it for a long time, because like it is a massive change. People having to like relearn how to play the gun and change the position because you just can't play aggressive as you can.
Yeah,
As you used to
VRespawn is
be able
definitely showing that the Meteor can still do massive damage and crowd control at the same time. So
yeah, it's really good at killing those last people who are trying to run away and just, you know, pinging them if they're trying to hide behind a surface or something. That's what it's good for now.
we have T going on a little back end flank there as Levity takes down Human early in the fight. Scotty falls too. Vid goes down, but it looks like they will be able to. Whoa, we got sent to spawn there. It looks like VRespawn will be able to hold out again here. With 87%.
It looks like it's gonna
already.
be 200 rounds in a row on combustion. Like VRespawn, first off, just love this map. This is like their favorite map, and they absolutely adore it, and they play it all the time whenever they get the chance. And Humans, just they didn't seem to really do anything together at all. Or if they like the couple pushes they pushed together, that was it. They moved in together, and that seemed to be at the end of their coordination. The #1, like you could see, they had like some level of planning and stuff in there because they weren't hesitating when moving towards the tunnels at all, but once they got there, we're like, okay, now what do we do? And then what happens is with the strategy, they need to plan out from A to B to C to taking the point. It looks like they're only planning right now from A to B. Just going, okay, we're going to go behind all together.
Yeah, they get there, and then they just don't have that next step.
Now what do we do?
Yeah,
and they just kind of sit there
trapped
for a long
out.
time because they're hesitating there for a while, and they just get, well, VRespawn goes, okay, if they're going to sit back there, we're going to take free points, and we're going to use our meteors and comets, just keep them at arm's range.
Yep.
And then, you know, oh, they're low, okay, Levity, get in there and, you know, murder him or whatever, and that's just how it was going over and over and over again.
And first round to VRespawn. We'll be right back as the second map is decided on after a short message from our sponsors. And we're back to our second map of the day. It will be Dyson, another capture point map here. And I don't have to do anything with the overlays. We got VRespawn on orange and the humans still on the blue team. So what do you want to see from both teams this time around?
Well, for VRespawn, we already know what they're gonna do. They're just gonna. Well, that's not necessarily true because again, they're
Well, they
playing
have been
Meteor
playing,
now.
yeah, off of their
Yeah, they haven't been
normal
playing in a
comp.
while, and they're also playing their old comp. So I don't really know what we're gonna see from them. But what I really want to see, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you right here, I'm biased with the humans. I played with them in the preseason cup just for fun, and I think they're all great people to hang around, and they're all fun people. So what I want to see from them is just like more coordination, and like after this game is over, what they need to is either rewatch this stream and either take our comments into heart, or just like think about like watch what the enemy did and think about how to counter that. Because at the end of the day, they need to figure out what they're doing before they're already doing it. Because like the number one failing on combustion was that they went from A to B and went, okay, now what? And they went, I don't
Right.
know, we'll just sit here until maybe we get a pick or something, and then they just got murdered for it.
Right. It's
So
not
what do you
just about
think?
getting to the positioning, it's about adapting during the actual fight itself once it breaks out. So we have
Yeah,
the
like, no
humans
plan
going into the tunnels to start things off here on our second map. And the respawn is going on the outside here, so there will be a little shifting of positioning going down as the humans holding onto the tunnels here. The respawn though closing in, surrounding them it seems, as we have Levity here by the tunnel exit here. Seems like he's going in for a flank to catch them out. And Kaz goes down but takes Flux with him. So now we have 3 members of humans in the tunnels here and Levity pushing in on them. Will they rotate and punish? It seems like they will not, and they're just kind of taking one at a time. Levity managed to survive, and Vex and Kaz both take out members of the humans outside. So far, looking pretty strong for VRespawn, right?
So right there we saw, yeah, obviously this was a great play by VRespawn, but I want to make one note. As it looked like Human, I think it was Scotty Dean, they had some great peeling there. I saw Human, he was getting low, and he jumped back from behind his teammate, and Scotty Dean pushed forward, and Levity was forced to retreat.
Right,
He
I
couldn't
did see
push
that
forward to
happen
the other
too,
guy.
where he peeled out. But at the same time, he could have came back in for that reinforcement once he was no longer the focus target. But they kind of just left it out as a stalemate, and Levity did manage to get away back to his team.
That's true, but like peeling itself isn't a mechanic you see a lot of teams doing, and the fact they're even doing it right now is great.
That's
We are,
definitely true.
however, seeing Scotty Dean just running in and getting himself murdered, which isn't a great idea here.
The humans, however, holding on to the point, they managed to flip it over, and VRespawn kind of spread out here. We'll see how they approach things.
Yeah, they had a death, so it looks like VRespawn is actually right now like way behind on the percentage points. But for what it seems to me like now is VRespawn is taking it slow intentionally because they don't have such an aggressive comp anymore. They have a lot of meteors, and the meteors aren't nearly as they don't have enough killing power as much as they did before. So
Levity manages to take out 2 early in the fight, so that's a really good swing for VRespawn. They managed to take the point in their favor too, and it looks like there's just 1 member left in the human here, and they kill him out. So VRespawn taking the point back and taking it up. Great capture
Yeah,
for them.
looks
They
like-
actually,
yeah,
see, that's the right type of patience, right? You want to see them actually group up and move in as a unit, as opposed to just sitting there and waiting for the enemy to push up on them.
the thing that we see Kaz getting murdered. I thought he had phase, but it looks like he used it earlier and couldn't use it again too soon. So what it looks like to me right now is that VRespawn is having like all their supports, and right now they're supporting Levity as their DPS. So you see him as like getting most of their kills right now. So you see Levity getting murdered right here, and the rest of them are just backing out instantly because they don't have enough damage on the point to really push that thing. So they're
It's
having
true.
to wait for Levity to come back and really, so they can really grind it in right now. We're seeing it's half and half right now.
Yeah, it looks like the
Source.
Respawn's comp doesn't have as much staying power on the point. That was a really great take from the humans there. 4 of them grouping up together, going in at the same time, managed to scare VRespawn off with that sheer amount of manpower and damage, and they managed to hold the point. So 64% to VRespawn's 52%. The humans looking pretty strong on this map. What do you think?
I think it's great, honestly. Humans are doing a really good job at keeping this away from them. What we're seeing right here is this. We're seeing the effects of the meteor nerf, because before you could literally win the game with 2 meteors. Like before, they had both the ability to do CC, damage, and everything in between. They were like a god gun all rolled up into one thing, all the different positions. But right here, you're seeing that the 2 meteors just aren't being enough to really push these guys, especially with the comet. It looks like with the new change in meteor that. Having 2 meteors and a comet just isn't gonna work as well as it used to.
Vid here holding onto the point as Who is that? Is that T? Stalling with low health. Manages to survive until his teammates joined him, though. So a really great play by T, and they managed to take the point again. VRespawn now in trouble. They have to capture the point. 88%. If they get wiped, that might be the round. And as we say that, Kaz and Vex both get a pick. Although Levity goes down. Oh, a nice debt from Vex to finish off Scotty and Flux.
Yeah, that debt finished. That won them that fight right there. But unfortunately, VRespawn can't lose this once. If they do lose it once, even just for a few short seconds, they'll lose this round and they'll have to try.
Oh, we have a tunnel spawn here.
And we're
This
seeing
is the same push we
Threat
saw
Scan
from
coming
them
out,
last time when they took the point. 4 men coming through the tunnels, pushing together. One gets trapped out on the left here. The human goes down and it makes it a 4v3. Oh no. They are still grouped up though, so they can do some really great damage together. The insta heal is coming in strong for VRespawn though, as Flux and the human go down.
Thing is, with this Dyson spawn times, if they can test long enough, you can already see. I think that's Scotty Dean or Human coming back, and he's already here to contest again. Whether he's mobile enough to really avoid getting killed that soon,
Yeah,
he isn't.
is by himself though.
Depends on something else.
They are.
That was a
staggered
really
out.
close match. Honestly, 192 was really, really good. You can see that VRespawn is experimenting with a new comp they're not really quite sure with yet, and they're still messing around with it and trying to figure out how it works. So I expect
Vex
in the
is
next
playing the
round we'll
Meteor.
probably
I don't
see
know
him
if
to
he's
do better.
ever played the Meteor in competitive ever, so that is just something to know.
I mean, he did play Meteor on Surge, but everyone played Meteor on Surge, so that doesn't really mean a whole lot. So I'm curious to see if VRespawn is going to learn how to adapt better with this new Meteor in their loadout, or if Vex is just going to switch back to Nova. I hope this. Look, we could see Flux actually switched off Arc Mine back to Detonator, and we see the humans running 2 insta heals now. Both Scotty Dean and Human switching back to insta heals.
Oh,
So
the heal's there to try and mitigate the Meteor damage. A good idea. Vex still running the Meteor, however, and they both go down early in the fight though, and the humans coming out strong from the tunnels again. They're using those tunnels to their advantage. They have the human with the pulsar taking out Vidman, and humans looking really strong on Dyson here.
Yeah, we see the humans killing all of VRespawn, only losing one of their member, and we're seeing a boost here. Looks like that's Kaz, I think, or that's Vex going straight in. They do get humans straight off the bat, but Vex is just gonna get refragged out, so equal right now. We're seeing another push and a flank coming in from that's Vidman, I believe. He's the one using the red
some
scan.
great Meteor play by Kaz there, taking out Flux and Scotty with the splash.
Yeah, we're seeing. Oh, looks like T pops off and kills Levity, and is still on full health, so he's able to really contest this until his teammates get back. We can see Human coming in right now already, and T finally dies. So hopefully humans are just going to stop staggering in right now, because you can see they're starting to get into that
Yeah,
stagger
this snowballing here isn't looking good. They're just going to keep dying one by one. Oh, but Vex goes down. They just have to kill the human. Okay, human finally goes down, although the respawns are already in, so it's a 3v2 on the point, but humans will be able to get back quickly. Actually, no one has the point yet, so both teams are actually getting the quick respawn time. So this, again, a very even fight here. It could go in either direction.
Again, it looks like both spawn. This fight seems to be a really long fight. Neither team really able to take like definite control over
both
it.
teams just trading
I think it's
back
gonna
and
flip
forth.
right here though, with just one person. Oh, never mind. His
Scotty
teammate's back.
staggers in. This is insanity. Kaz is on the top here. Levity's crabbing around the point. 2 members of the human. We got Scotty underneath here. T underneath here. Flux goes in. The human goes down. They're just trading one for one here. It's just ridiculous. VRespawn looking like they'll finally take it.
Yeah, finally the point trades in the area. The humans were getting the short end of that spawn stagger because they were dying a lot faster than VRespawn due to just the difference in mechanical skill. Like Kaz, they're all great players and really amazing at what they do.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but
we can
definitely
see
a
a bit of
respectable
strategy.
stall there from the humans.
Yeah, that was insane performance by both teams. Honestly, humans really popped off there and managed to just. They had like that perfect stagger, and we're seeing a little bit of like a 3-1 split here. It looks like they do get a pick on Vex, and you can just see them pressing W non-stop. We're seeing some great coordination and team play here by the humans especially. They just go, okay, we're go, and they're just going. They're not. There's no hesitation. There's no like waiting. They're just doing it, and you could see that as soon as they did it, they moved in, wiped the team, and got the point.
Again, the humans running two meteors themselves.
Point contested.
Yeah, we see 2 meteors, a pulsar, and a nova on humans team, and they're just racking up. Just now, they're gonna break even with VRespawn score as we see VRespawn pushing.
Oh, Levity goes down on the point, and we have a 4v3 here, and VRespawn getting pushed back. Managed to get the heals. Oh, Flux takes out Levity, Kaz takes out Flux, T takes out Kaz. They're just trading back and forth, but the humans definitely coming out on top here. VRespawn keeping the pressure on as Vidman invests a heal into this. They manage to stall out until Levity gets back.
Oh, what a waste of a heal. He got himself murdered and used an expensive
And
ordnance.
Levity is
But it
forced
looks
to
like
run away.
VRespawn
Oh,
maybe
but Vex is coming in.
Oh, he'll get murdered, but it'll look at a casual refrag out for Scotty, so looks like it's gonna be equal. We see a chase up there. Oh, T went and got Levity. He tried to get away but couldn't. We're also seeing Levity run Arc Mine here rather than a detonator you see most Novas using. I'm not sure how effective it's been for him, but he's been using it anyway. We see T here pushing Vidman, I think. Oh, he gets caught out and he's dead.
Oh, Vex finally
Oh,
switching
Vex-
onto the Nova here. Man gets taken out on his way in. And 55%
Yeah, it looks like-
to the humans.
It looks like VRespawn decided they really couldn't make the double meteor comet work, so they decided to switch off of it. Maybe they want to practice more with it, but right now they want to go full throttle in on this, so they're switching to the more usual loadout. We're also seeing Levity switch off Arc Mine back onto Detonator, so we might see more of their usual playstyle, which is right there. We see a lot of aggression coming out from VRespawn, pushing in on one guy, and it looks like they'll get him.
Oh, there they go. That's what they needed. That two-man boost manages to take a pick early in the fight. The rest of the team just jumps on the action, and they're able to clean up the humans and finally flip the point. But 80% to the humans already. One team fight could make things a little messy for VRespawn here.
Yeah, they're just gonna they have time to put some pressure on. Again, we're seeing a lot of aggression coming out. Vex is just gonna jump on Human and take him down instantly, so that didn't go so well for them. They staggered in again. The humans do have some time. Maybe they can get a kill and try and stagger in. Or we'll try and get a kill, and hopefully they can take advantage of it before they can.
They
Looks like
bunker
they do
in
get
junction
Taz out.
here, and it looks like they're getting taken down one by VRespawn. And it's a long fight too that's going on here, and it wasn't happening on the point. So all that time when they were going into that junction area was going to VRespawn, and it's already 80% to 80%. So
Yeah.
great comeback so far from VRespawn.
Yeah, humans gotta make something quick here. They gotta push in together like they did before, and really they have to press W on someone and murder them and then continue on. We're seeing them get flanked here and just not really. Oh, we see Scotty going down super early, Flux human, and I think that's gonna be the game.
VRespawn collapses on the humans as they make their final attempt here, but it doesn't seem like it will be enough. VRespawn manages to win this 2-0.
And that was a really quick match and game from VRespawn. We saw them experimenting with double meteor, and it looked like they were making it work on combustion a little bit more, but it seemed like it was less of their own mechanical skill with it and their coordination with it, and more of humans just hesitance to really push into the fight. And after that on Dyson, we saw humans going, okay, let's take a breather and let's just go. And once they got that going, they just went and they actually did really well once that. And then VRespawn went, oh, okay, we can't mess around anymore. So they just picked up the
100%.
Nova, Vex went switched back, and they went to 100%, and they just took it real quick.
Honestly, the humans did a really good job at taking the point, being aggressive and holding it down. There were some insane stalls going on there too. So congratulations to both teams. VRespawn takes the win this time. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. There will be some more games tomorrow, so don't forget to come back and watch those.
We won't be casting 2 of them because we'll be playing in 2 of them. So
yeah, make sure you peep our games too. Shout out again to our sponsors, and thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.